We have a Rhea Ripley WWE return update, plus an AEW star has been removed from the active roster and multiple matches have been added to Money in the Bank. It's all in the Cultaholic Wrestling news right now.
Right now, eh?
Right now.
Did you say right now?
Right now.
Ooh.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Good morning, Mother. Rhea Ripley, flavoured news.
The mother.
Right up the mother. Good morning, Rhea Ripley. Thank you for watching this morning. We have a special update on how Rhea Ripley's getting on because she has been a miss on our televisions, hasn't she, Ross?
You can say that again, Tom.
So, Fightful Select reported today.
No, you can say that again, Tom.
Oh, she has been a miss on our televisions.
Thank you, Tom. Fightful Select saying that was terrible. Fightful Select saying there have been reports that Rhea Ripley wasn't scheduled for WWE SummerSlam. However, WWE sources have indicated that they have things constructed that Rhea Ripley can slide in and return to the program whenever she's ready, even in a non-wrestling capacity.
There have already been discussions internally about her being involved in the world title program upon her return, as that would be logical considering where she left off. However, a WWE source that Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful spoke to said that the story available at the time of her return will dictate what program she is in, as many creative decisions have been made in her absence that still involve her.
Fightful Select have not been told if there are any active creative plans in order or if the company has inquired with Rhea Ripley, only that there is hope that she could appear on screen and in some capacity ahead of SummerSlam if all went well.
This is such a great story that they're bubbling away with Liv Morgan and Dom, that she genuinely could just pop up at any moment and go, "Oi, I'll have him back."
Yeah.
Put her hands around his head like a grabber machine.
They could start a chase, maybe a month out from SummerSlam, and just have that chase continue on the 4 Raws between that and SummerSlam. Just have a little running segment. Liv Morgan runs through, and then doors, get them involved. Because it's Rhea Ripley's shoulder, isn't it, that's hurt, not a leg, so she should be fine.
She should be good to go. Yeah,
just a run.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't run on her leg, or run on her shoulders, then she's fine. I was thinking about how they could bring her back, and is it a waste if they have her win? If they have her as a surprise at Money in the Bank, enter the ladder match?
I guess it writes itself, doesn't it? If she wins, and then Liv Morgan's at the top of the ramp, like, "Oh no, I've gone and done it now. I've gone and made a big mistake."
But then what you could do, and again, I didn't know whether this is a waste or not. You have Rhea with the briefcase, and have Rhea chasing Liv, and when Rhea goes to cash it in, Liv gets. Rhea gets double crossed by Dom.
Oh, don't do it to me, Tom. Don't do it to me, Tom. Oh my God. And then Rhea Ripley screams, "Dom, I'm pregnant!" And it's all such a mess.
It's Rhea Ripley Pregante. Custody Dominic ladder match. That's the other way you can go at SummerSlam. Yeah. That's probably the best way. Do you know what? The way this is all lining up, I feel like they might just do it. Custody and Dominic ladder match.
They have to.
I feel like they have to.
It's 19 years. I guess we could wait another year if you wanted to.
I mean, we could, but I'm happy to let that breathe and do a custody and Dominic ladder match between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Let's do the thing. Over on the AEW side of things, it looks as if one of the active roster is no longer, active.
Yes, 1 in a billion. Satnam Singh is no longer listed on the AEW's men's roster page, but if you scroll your little finger like that, you show us your little fingers there. If you scroll down there, you can see he's now listed as part of the broadcast team section of the old website.
He's joining the comms team. He's been aligned with the total non-stop arseholes for a good whack of time. Jarrett, Sanjay Dutt, Jay Lethal, Karen Jarrett. They've made infrequent in-ring appearances, and Satnam's only had really a handful of matches during his time with AEW. He last wrestled on the 15th of this month in an 8-man tag at AAA Triple Mania. I don't think he's very basic in ring, but he's impressive to see. I get the draw of like a Satnam Singh. He's as you say, he's 1 in a billion. Whether or not they've decided that he's just not really on the level for wrestling and they're just going to make him an international commentator, I don't know.
One thing you would see, I bet you couldn't name too many Satnam Singh matches, but you could name Satnam Singh moments, like when he just Darby flew into him and he just like hit him like a brick wall and fell down, stuff like that. Satnam Singh can do the moments. Maybe, as we're learning here, maybe they think they can't do the matches.
Yeah, that's very possibly what they might do. We'll keep an eye on that one for you. Hey, it's finally nearly here. Remember that WrestleMania 40 documentary that they said was going to come out days after WrestleMania?
You know that Randy Marsh meme? I don't know if we can use it on the video. Put Jack's head on Randy Marsh. Because Jack's been Jack's been turning purple in the head at the thought of this being delayed and then delayed and then delayed. And then when it got announced through the night, he was straight on the thing this morning, wasn't he?
Blue balls no more. Jack the Jobber is delighted. WrestleMania XL Behind the Curtain will premiere at 7 p.m. EST on Wednesday, July the 3rd on WWE's YouTube channel.
Yes, don't forget on the 4th, everybody vote. You bastards.
Yeah, absolutely. Make the right decision, whatever that may be.
Of course, the documentary was initially announced for April the 10th, but the date came and went with no reason given. But then Brian Gewirtz has been saying that basically it went from a 20-minute thing to a half-hour thing to a 45-minute thing, which tells you basically that the initial plans for WrestleMania were scrapped. And we all worked out what happened, didn't we, with The Rock? Wanting to the main event with Roman Reigns, that getting whizzle-wazzled, then Cody coming back into the fold, and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that's all presented.
There was a lot of people that are not speculation that The Rock was the one holding the documentary quote-unquote hostage whilst he signed off on it. And Brian Gewirtz has said that is absolutely not the case. And as you say, because it just became more of a beast than they expected it to become.
Yeah.
But it's out next month, so we can finally all watch it then.
Is that Brian Gewirtz who's employed by The Rock who said that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't see why there'd be an agenda.
It's going to be, because that's the thing. Rock comes to the company. Well, you've got this planned WrestleMania main event. I think me versus Roman would be better. Fans, boo. Well, most of the fans, boo. Oh, we better change that then. So how does The Rock make himself look like the creative genius here? That's what I want to know.
I can't wait to find out. Money in the Bank is around the corner as well. Next weekend, they're off to Canada to climb up a ladder and do this for 5 to 10 minutes. I can't climb it. Imagine a wrestler changing a light bulb. It must take ages. 2 more matches announced for Money in the Bank on Raw last night.
Yes, a combination of the Bloodline will take on Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes. Cody, a worked injury, of course. We confirmed on the news video yesterday morning with no substance whatsoever. He was attacked by Jacob Fatu, obviously, at the end of last week's SmackDown. Splashed through the table from the top rope, through the announcer's table, I should say. Given the weekend off from matches on the live event scene, so he's going to be fine for that match. And that's going to be a 6-man tag.
And now, I think there is some speculation to the fact that obviously you said it's a worked injury, but obviously putting Cody in a 6-man tag does give him a little bit of time to rest.
I reckon he's banged up, but not like I just spat everywhere there. Banged up. But not fully injured.
Yeah, so maybe I think, a 6-man tag is a good way to rest, but also because obviously Jacob Fatu attacked 3 people, so surely 3 people should get their revenge on Jacob Fatu. So storyline does kind of write itself there. And that comes as there's speculation that Cody is set to face Solo Sikoa at SummerSlam. That was a bit of rumor and innuendo that came out from yesterday, so I guess it's not necessary to have this. Maybe to build to that, you have Solo pin Cody in that match.
Oh, imagine how that would go down.
Like a lead balloon. Yeah. Like a lead balloon. Because they brought in Jacob Fatu, who should have really played Solo Sikoa 2 years ago.
Basically.
And I think that's kind of what's going to happen now, isn't it? I feel like it's like when you hire a new employee that suddenly like a new milkman that suddenly is delivering the milk far quicker than the other milkman in question. Like, oh no.
Yeah, Solo definitely. I know Solo's like one character when he's cutting promos. He's very laid back and subdued and brooding and all that sort of stuff. When he gets in the ring, he is very humongous, going like with me thumb and whatnot. Get rid of all that because Jacob Fatu proved in 5 minutes he's just much better than Solo Sikoa is.
Yeah. Maybe that's going to be the 3rd iteration of the Bloodline, led by Jacob Fatu. Let's just keep making new bloodlines. It's not a family, it's a factory. So also at Money in the Bank, we found out last night that Sami Zayn, after a little back and forth backstage tension between the two, Sami Zayn's going to defend the Intercontinental title against Bron Breakker. I think you put the belt on Bron.
That's what I'd be doing if I was Sami Zayn.
Gosh.
It's over. Bron Breakker's
I'm in danger. I think you put the belt on Bron.
Yeah, you do.
Just do it now. Why not? He's hot as anything. Get him on
it's
there.
The next big thing 2.0.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
They're just blasting through it. So yeah, I'm up for Bron becoming IC champ. That'd be nice. Also at Money in the Bank, we'll see the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Jey Uso, Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, and Chad Gable added to the match now, with 2 more to be determined next week on Raw. And in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, it's Io Sky, Chelsea Green, Lyra Valkyria, and 3 more to be determined. Damian Priest defending against Seth Rollins, with a very special caveat or 2 added last night on Raw.
Yeah, if Priest retains, Rollins cannot challenge for the world title as long as Priest holds it. However, if Rollins wins, Priest must leave the Judgment Day. Could you imagine? I mean, he's lost control anyway, but could you imagine?
This is going to ruin the tour. Which is going to ruin the tour. That's next week, Money in the Bank. But this week, it is all about AEW Forbidden Door. Ross, the reigning and defending Cultaholic AEW Predictions Champion.
Hot tour!
Get a bit of hot tour on, there you can. This week, we have 9 pitches for AEW Forbidden Door. I'm on pitches with you this week.
Yes.
Found out about half an hour ago. Let's go!
Poor little Andy's got COVID, so best wishes to little Andy at home recuperating.
Bless him, all the love.
You've got to have them at least a page long each. That's how you fill Andrew's shoes.
I know, I'll make them long.
A long and winding road.
I will also, but obviously, because people love it so much, I'm going to bring a couple of Shaggy Dog stories as well. People love it when I play them up on the 9 pitches. Predictions as well with myself and Ross on Thursday, and then live reactions to Forbidden Door throughout the night on Sunday, and then on Monday you'll have what happened at Forbidden Door with Jack the Jobber as well.
And also tonight, the Culties for the half year. The half year Culties. Who's been the best at the wrestling in the first half of 2024? Find out tonight with myself, Jack the Jobber, and Matthew Gregg.
Oh, and for the latest wrestling news throughout the day, you can check out cultaholic.com. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.
Bastards.